What's up guys, and welcome back to my Dark Souls 3 item randomizer run. Irithil Dungeon is the name of the game today. Well, actually it's Dark Souls 3 as it has been past weeks, but you know what I mean. Picking up where we left off last time, which is getting through the Irithil Dungeon. Okay, yeah, the shield is not as strong as I maybe would have hoped, but I guess it's better than nothing. Anyway, last time I died at those rats near the end of the area, so I guess trying to get my souls back would be a good place to start. And also, yeah, my weapon right now is the Dragon's Lair Greatbow, so that'll be fun and interesting to see how using that'll play out. Let's take a little look. That's a miss. Well, if I do get a headshot, I guess those guys die in one hit, which is, you know, pretty decent. I just gotta stop sucking and missing. Okay, you didn't quite die in one hit, but should be easy enough, just there we go. But there is kind of a horde of them coming in just a few rooms time, so not sure if I want to waste my arrows on them. And that guy, okay, he did not follow me. But yeah, these guys. Well, I guess I could see if the arrow at least pierces them. If I can line up more than one in a shot, yeah, okay. Not gonna happen unless the weapon art does that. I'm not even sure what hit me, because I don't think it was that guy. Oh, okay, yeah, there was a crossbow dude further ahead. Never mind, let's not waste time with those guys, but I did actually have an idea last time. Okay, yeah, that's up there. And it's exactly where I would like to end up at, but it is actually some ways ahead, so let's ignore that plan for now. I was just thinking, I wonder if I can shoot the giant safely from up there. But as I said, let's just move on for now and figure that out later. But yeah, these rats go down easy enough, as long as I don't get surrounded by them as I did last time. Although it was the giant one that did kill me last time. And if I can get these guys down, then I guess I could also make it to the Mimic, who is just ahead. And there will also be those basilisks. Basilisks that will attack me in just a moment. Okay, Ledo's Great Hammer +4. I mean, the upgrade level is pretty nice and the weapon itself is pretty nice, but the 60 strength requirement is not really all that nice. Especially since it takes me to heavy roll territory. Okay, so no basilisks yet. And that's a Mimic, and this is not, so I guess I'll open this first. Alt Cell Key, which I think you get here normally too. Okay, not undoable, but difficult. With this weapon, I mean. And I suppose more time-consuming than difficult, to be more precise. Although the bar is already almost full, but... Well, since I started killing these, I guess I might as well try to see to the end. There we go, a little running around and separating the guys. Seemed to be enough to deal with them. Then the Mimic, let's be careful with this one. I think this was one of those quadrupedal. Anyway, these guys. These guys who don't get up on two legs. Well, technically they are on two legs and two hands, arms, but once again, I believe you know what I mean. I gotta admit, I'm not sure if these guys even can, like, chomp you. You know, eat you like the normal ones do, but I will try to be careful because I'd rather not find out. What did I just say? And I assume that means the basilisks are also back, so... And I also did not pick the souls before I died, so okay. That was a waste of time. I guess I'll just run past, get a weapon that's nicer to deal with the basilisks with, and then try again. Since I don't really have anything to lose, I could try to kill the crystal lizard right here. Ah, okay, he still seems to get away. And I seem to die because of the fall damage. And once again, since I don't really have anything to lose, I'll probably just run past these guys, around these guys, and go for the item that's at the end of this corridor. There we go, Yorm's Great Shield +4. Okay, I doubt I'm, not even two-handing that. I mean, I'm two-handing it right now, but I'm not able to use it. Was there anything else around here? I don't think there was. Because of that ladder, I believe, just takes me back to the corridor, but I guess I should make sure, because if I don't, then I'll probably have remembered wrong, and I'll just make an ass out of myself. Well then, I guess no point in not waking up the giant. Then how about you, lizard? Okay. Well, I guess the... Well, the giant did help me in killing the crystal lizard, which is what I was gonna say. But they didn't end too well for me either. Also, what was the... Okay, 40. 40 requirement for the shield. Which means I'm still way off with my strength, even while two-handing. And we're back here, and with my weapon situation being what it is, as I said, I'll just ignore everything here for now. Until I actually have something that I can use to kill these guys with. I think I got the gate open here last time just before I died. That I did, which means I can continue running past Grey Warden's ashes, which might unlock like Carthus Rouge and stuff like that. But for now, I'll just try to get the shortcut opened and then ponder on my next move. Also gotta remember that sunlight blade miracle I think there is normally. Prisoner Chief's ashes. I honestly don't remember what exactly you get with that, but I guess I'll find out later. And as I said, here's the... And as I said, here are the 5 cookies. Totally no fuck-ups there. Javelin crossbow. Okay, and you guys are still here. Oh no, oh no. Oh, and I'm mid-rolling again. Well, that's just lovely. That sounded sarcastic, but I assure you it was not. I'm not doing so great today, am I? I seem to be suffering from a passing case of brain damage and didn't even use the shortcut that I just opened, but hey, here we are once again. Probably not very long though, judging by these guys running on my tail and my HP. Though I guess right now the situation is already a little better. Let's see if I could get an item. Whatever it is, I cannot. This time I'll actually remember the shortcut. And here we are once again. I suppose the Avalon did come at a good time in that sense that, you know, now I can take out these guys relatively easily, and now that I did not fuck up, I might have been able to get past those rats without engaging them at all. Maybe, I'm not sure. He walks around suspiciously. Okay, I guess I'm in the clear. In that case, I guess I can go here and see how much damage I do against these guys. Okay. It ain't great, but it sure is something. Also, using these lightning bolts is really expensive for me. So I'm not sure why I'm using them, but oh well. Blue buck pellets from there and from this homing soul mass sorcery. Well, now I have these guys on my tail. I'm not sure how aggressive they are, so if I just come back here, will they fuck off? Yeah. Kinda was afraid they won't. I might be safe for now, so let's see if I could do some damage to these. Slow and steady wins the race, they say. I don't have enough bolts to take on all of these. So, situation being that, I guess I'll wait for the patrol to give me an opening and I'll grab that item, and I think there's another item behind that pillar corner there. Then I guess I'll just press on towards the profane capital, because honestly, yeah, my weapon situation is kinda shit. Nah, fuck it, I think this is fine enough. Raw iron shield +4 and tailbone short sword +3. Surprisingly fitting weapons since you can find it right here. I think, from those enemies. But this actually went just fine, because now I'm not quite light rolling, fast rolling, almost though. Still not. And I got a weapon that I can use. Since I already came this far, I guess I'll go activate the bonfire, but assuming I won't suddenly get something else, I'll go back for those mimics and other items. Undead bone shard from this guy. Okay. This guy being the guy from Dark Souls 2, whose name I can't get again. Never mind. I could remember. Not sure why I rested at that bonfire, but anyway, I'll run back to the room where I just was, and I might be able to even avoid the jailers on my way to... Nah, never mind. You can climb back from here. Was thinking you'd have to take the detour from the poison area. But anyway, yeah, I'll try to get to that one mimic there and maybe save Carla. I'm not sure if I have the key that I need. I think I actually need the other key that I do need to go through the poison area for. Yes. I'll just run past here and see what happens. Okay, so that guy died easily enough, and yeah, indeed, I still need that one key. One key to actually get to Carla. How about this one? Okay, this one I can open, but yeah, I'm not sure if it actually helped me at all. It might have just just caused me misery, because I don't remember there being anything in that cell. But anyway, I guess I'll walk back one bonfire and now get that mimic chest that I died to earlier. Soul of the Demon Prince from that enemy. Okay, dealing with the basilisks was much nicer this time around. And I got some throwing knives out of it. Not sure if I do anything with those, but hey, items are items. And now I know you do have that eating attack too, so let's try to avoid it. Wow! That was bad. Let's never speak of this again. This time I'll try to be smart and actually follow the advice of my friend, who reminded me that I actually do have other attacks than just the light attack. I even have charged heavy attacks. But I'm just kinda guy who just defaults so very easily to just spamming light attack no matter what the weapon. Except after backstabs and riposts. But anyway, the mimic is dead and I get a Soul of a Champion. Okay. I don't think I've ever had that much trouble killing that single mimic. Including my first playthrough. There was still a cell with an item inside and I can open it even, so let's hope I'll stay alive for just a few more seconds. Oh dear god, oh dear god. Jump scares and old sorcerer coat. I completely forgot that there was one of those goddamn jump scare corpses. I'm really not sure why they were added. But anyway, yeah, the item that I got from that was just some consumable souls, nothing special. Anyway, then to the profane capital. And I suppose I could try to grab all the items around here first and then make it to Yorm. But I do have a weapon that I could use right now. And try to take on Yorm, because I may have promised that I will at least try to get him without the Storm Ruler. And I'll also, obviously, if I'm gonna go without the Storm Ruler, I will also go without rescuing Siegward. So sadly I won't really see his questline to the end. Filion or Spear Ornament from the DLC. I won't really see Siegward's questline to the end. Like, I won't get a good closure to it, but oh well. I think I may still get the Titanite slab from him when I rescue him later. But I'm not 100% sure. Anyway, the gargoyle will attack me here. Let's try to take him on. Don't quite remember all of their openings, but okay. Went out just fine. Executioner gauntlets. Slightly heavy, but hey, at least I'm still mid-rolling. Darn you! And in case you won't die, then that was the kind of case where I do use charged R1 sometimes. I think the Oni Slayer Great Bow is on top of that structure, but I'll just grab these items. Ward's Great Hammer. +4, which I can two-hand. And 10 firebombs. Well, okay. With a weapon like this and a general situation like this, I really think I should actually try to take on Yorm now and not later. I'm not sure how weak Yorm is to frost, but yeah, they really buffed this hammer's frost damage at some point, so if he does take even decent storm damage, then oh man. And as I mentioned last time, I assume the item there is the Storm Ruler even with this mod, so I will not open it. I mean, open it. I will not go pick that item up. With a lot of time and patience, I could probably deal with him just hitting his legs, but you can actually damage his arms and especially his head pretty decently after after that one attack where he kinda smashes his weapon you know, right at his feet. And I think the hitbox for that attack is pretty small, so you can kind of stick pretty close to him before it happens. And hitting his head a couple of times should open a possibility for a critical attack too. So that would be quite nice. Let's try this again. I'm not sure how many souls I had. Okay, 6,000-ish. Not all that many. That I would really mind if I actually lost them. But I really gotta give this a couple of tries before I figure out his moves again. I think on my Soul Level 1 playthrough since you can target his head, I think I targeted his head and shot some sorceries at him that I could. Even at Soul Level 1, possibly just the normal soul arrow or something. And, you know, hitting his head a couple of times opened up the chance for a critical. And then used those times to actually do some melee damage to him. Or at least something like that was my strategy. That stomp is always pretty tough for me to dodge. There we go, this is the attack that I was looking for, and it'll give me a chance to... okay. Well, hey, some damage. With better spacing and timing, I could probably land a charged R2 on him too. But anyway, yeah, the foot stomp I rarely can dodge, but luckily it doesn't do any damage, you just kind of fall on your ass. Of course, I suppose it doesn't really hurt if I... oh no. Actually try to hit his legs too. I mean, damage is still damage, even if it's not full damage. Yeah, a charge R2 should be easily possible if I don't fuck up the timing. As you can see, okay, 1000 damage. And yes, you can see no actual damage taken. I'm too far away. I'll try a couple of just normal hits the next time I get the attack. See how that compares to the charged attack. Well, I'm not sure if I actually even hit his head there, so... in that sense, the charged one might be better. There we go, and the critical. Which is pretty decent, I guess. I can't quite remember if he does anything significantly different in the second phase, so... I guess this might be the whole fight in a nutshell. Or if he just does more damage while he's on fire, I'm not sure. We'll see. I might actually be fucking this up slightly. It could be that you can manipulate him into using that more if you stay closer to him. Because it would make sense that he would try to hit his feet if I'm at his feet. That did not go according to plan, but let's just recover from this. And neither did that really. I'm not sure if he has an AoE or something coming from this charge, so okay, there isn't even a charge. Okay, now that looks like it might actually do some damage, so let's try to not get hit by it. Still no damage, good. And yeah, as you could see there, the second and the third time I actually tried to be slightly too far away from him after the stagger, so that I can get one normal hit in before I actually go for the critical. Because it's basically a free hit if you can land it. I think that just hit his shoulder or something. I think I wanna get some space, or at least, you know, turn this way around. Actually, yeah, I think I'd rather him come slightly further this way. Because if he's up the stairs, I'm not sure if I can hit his head. Again, the shoulder. And once again. And will this be it? It is, okay. Well, I did not expect the ward to Yorm to go down quite that easy. Magic Stoneblade ring on top of the cinders of a lord, and alright, because now this guy and Aldrich are dead, it means that I'll get warped to the dancer's arena, but the dancer is already dead, so meh. I gotta admit, I got really fucking lucky with that ward's hammer there, because it helped me immensely with that no Storm Ruler business. And Emma would die here if she was still alive. But I suppose I'll just get back to the Firelink Shrine and get a level up or two. Also, it's completely possible I called Yorm Ward at some point during that fight, I'm not even sure. But if I did, I'm sure you know I'm sure you knew that I actually meant Yorm. At least one level up should be coming. But what do I want to use it on? for this particular weapon strength would be excellent, but I think I'll go with endurance.
Farewell, Ashen.
And I should have enough consumable souls with at least a champion that I had and something extra, yeah. Okay, that was... Oh, okay, it was even more than I expected.
Well,
Never mind, it's easily enough for another level up then. Ah, shit, I'll just take that bigger to 20 to have a round number.
farewell, Ashen.
And with the rest, upgrade materials and then... Then...
Gracious letter.
I'm just thinking here. And also checking what I possibly could buy with that grave. I mean, jail, something chief, prisoner chief, ashes. Oh well, I'll edit it in. Or have edited in by now. Also, that's Sirius's special blossom, which I guess I could buy. I don't even know what to do with the rest. Anyway, back to the... shit. I'll actually get to the Yorm the Giant's bonfire and get to those 3 chests right outside the boss room. Also, there is the Storm Ruler, but if I know it's the Storm Ruler, then should I be picking it up? I mean, I guess so, according to my rules, but, like, if we know it's the Storm Ruler, oh, for fuck's sake, I'll just pick it up. Okay. It was Firebomb, so then. So, that's actually a positive surprise that the Storm Ruler was not considered a key item, and, you know, therefore not being randomized. So even if I had picked that up, I still would have had to use something else against Yorm. Then I'll try to play this safe, because there will be a lot of enemies around. I mean, those guys in the front, and yeah, this gargoyle ambushing me from above. But I guess I should be able to take these out. Oh god, okay, there was the other one too. Other gargoyle too, who I completely forgot, also likes to join up on this side, but hey, at least I do decent damage to these, so... That's nice, but my performance is not. I'll kill the one on the right path first, and then go to the left and hopefully not aggro the... whatever those guys' names are. Some kind of maidens, because I think you can get the maiden's dagger. Handmaid's dagger, I have no idea. The shitty one that restores FP you can get from those enemies, I think. But as you could see, one-on-one the gargoyles are no problem at all, and I just gotta hope the second one will actually attack me without... Okay, there we go, that sounds good. And once I have defeated him, it's just me against those ladies, which shouldn't be a massive problem. The door is knowing miracle. Well, technically a hex in my rules, but actually a miracle. And if I bonk them really hard, they die in one hit. bonking then really hard sounded dirtier than I had intended. Dragon Slayer Great Shield +4, which also means heavy rolling time once again. And since my weapon changed, my two-handing went away, which meant not meeting the requirements once again. There we go, then at least one of these is a mimic. I'll treat all of them as mimics until proven otherwise. And once again I should have started with a charged attack, but you know, hindsight 2020 and all that. Six deep gems. I was almost opening my mouth and saying that with a borderline OP weapon like this, even I can succeed at this game, but I guess the game proved me otherwise. Hawkwood's Crystal Shield +1. That's surprisingly specific, but I guess it's just the name that makes it seem that way, because it's just as specific as any weapon in the game. Especially ones that are only one, well, of which only one can be found per playthrough. And hey, I'm mid-rolling again, so that's nice. Then let's try this again, but let's not do another charged attack. Because yeah, I'm not sure if they always start with that if I'm close enough, or is it just really common. You know, the grab attack. Herald Helm. And you are a normal chest. Dark Mask, of which you can't see much with this ring on. And that might have been all the items from around here, so backtracking a little and dropping onto the broken breach arch thing that I mentioned has the Oni Slayer Greatbow on it. So there's Gargoyle Flame Spear +3. Well, that's a big shame to lose the Ward's Hammer, but hey, I got to use it really effectively, so I guess it would be greedy of me to demand more. Also, stop using that pot urn thing to cast fire at me. Just a quick peek around the place, just to make sure I didn't leave anything behind. But if I don't see any items here, then I'll just warp back to the Farlink Shrine. I guess I don't have my homework bones in my quick items. Because I have only one of them. Ah shit, I can spare it here. And go get a level up. One more endurance sounds good.
Farewell, Ashen One.
And since I just ran out of those homeward bones, I might as well buy some more. Now then, I guess I'll explore the... Oh right, I have that under bone shard. I'll explore the... You know, poison lake pit area of the profaned capital. Which takes me back to the Erythal dungeon, and there's still those items that I haven't picked up, and you know... Natural... Logical items to be picked up, yes. I think... I have to go down first. Yeah, it's here. I almost remember how this place is with its layout. Well, this place I remember being another one of those weird ones that seem to have no purpose, but there is a ring on New Game Plus or New Game Plus 2. Let's see how the Spare fares against a gargoyle who doesn't actually use one of them, but his brethren do. I wouldn't call it bad, but I did prefer the hammer. I did not remember you had a combo like that. Or I'm not sure if you should call it a single attack. And I'm gonna waste all of my Estus on this guy, but hey, at least I'll have killed him. At least this once, of course, he will respawn, but... You know, the feel-good aspect of it. Then, this ladder might lead me to an item, so I'll pick that up before I go further. If I remember correct. Yeah, there's the item. Chaos Bed Vestiges. And I guess we're moving on. Then there will be at least that crystal lizard and a pit that I will remember is there, but I will fail at jumping over. Fail at jumping over. But at least for once I can literally kill these guys with fire. Also heavy gems. That's good if I ever need to infuse something. Something where I'd like a little better kick from my strength. Then, I'm not sure what... Oh, dear God, okay. Lightning Broken Straight Sword. +4. I assume it doesn't use a lot of stamina when I use it. Not really, no. But it also doesn't probably do a lot of damage either. Let's go see how terrible it is against the court sorcerer here, or whether I'd prefer to use the shield instead to bash him with. Yeah, let's see that shield instead. Yeah, it's pretty terrible. Once again, one of these with time and patience kind of deals, but I'm not sure if I have the patience for this guy right now. I'll try to pick up whatever this is before I die, which is Orbix Ashes. Okay. Orbix Ashes. I wonder if I can show this to Uriel and get the Morion blade through that. I could actually do that right away, just to make sure. So, hello there.
Ah, I presume thy holy vows is wonderful. Now thou with espouse thy lordship, I see Orbex's claim is proven false, as it should be our right and deserving Lord of Hollows. It is a Londor treasure befitting of a true Lord. Lord of Hollows, may the dark sigil guide thy way.
Well, that is a nice Londor treasure. One more ring and the phantom aesthetic goes away. Whether that's good or bad is up to anyone's interpretation. Then I guess back to the poison hell. But yeah, before I got the broken sword, I was thinking about the weird-ass hand-face enemies. Hand-face hippos, I'll call them that for now. Abominations. And yeah, if I do want the Eleonora weapon, or you know, something replacing that, then I will have to kill those 3 in that one room, but especially now with this weapon, not really holding my breath on that working out, so once again a thing that I will cowardly ignore until I have something better. Sharp stone palm. Once again fear my sharp shield. Lightning stake, and I fell into the toxic swamp once again. There was at least a crystal lizard still going forward, so we'll see if I actually do make the trip. But anyway, yeah, the Eleonora guarding monsters are here. Because yeah, you have to kill the all 3 to get the weapon instead of a specific one. But I guess that's not really new information for anyone. Oh god, oh no. Disgusting and dangerous. Also, I think the other one was like groping the ones that killed me. Ass. Now, if I go straight for the crystal lizard, I assume it will fall down to the pit, so I'll try to take a detour from here. Just in case, I'll make the whole way around. And again, I almost fell down, because it was indeed here, the pit, that I was thinking. Never mind. Still, I think it was better that I came from this way. Crystal lizard dead, and I got the dancer armor. Then, just to make sure whether there was something. Alright, I get up here from here. Oh, there was something here. Also, this particular room, especially looking at it from up here, really reminds me of Bloodborne's Chalice dungeons. Because there is a very similar room type in it. I think I got the item, or not, from the end of that room. But yeah, since I didn't get it, I guess I'll go get it now. Just running straight at it this time. Not getting grabbed by you. Black Knight armor, okay. Not complaining about that either. And I might be stuck. I am not stuck, I will run away. And once I get up, I'll see my... Shit. I do not have blooming. Do not have blooming moss, so... Not curing my toxic. Oh well, in that case I'll just run around to try to grab more items. How about... No thanks. Do I need to jump or is a roll enough? I think just walking off would have been enough. And Titanite chunks, that is very much welcome. And this would loop me back there, soul of the blood of the wolf. And the really weirdly useless seeming area room. Then I'll try to pick that item up, though it might just trigger that guy's awakening. That it did. I guess I can try to bash the mimic a little. Okay, this guy didn't start with the grab. Once again, with luck they might try to kill each other, which I got it out. But I would enjoy that greatly. Never mind. Once again, I'll just ignore it. I would survive if it wasn't for the toxic. Once again, I'll ignore these guys, or especially the mimic, until I have something usable. This time just getting straight up here, and I didn't get toxified, so I would have a chance against the mimic. Especially, you know, fighting just him, but it will just take so fucking long. I don't wanna. So I'll just push on forward. And I should get that one key from here if it has not been randomized. Also, when I pick this up, a couple of enemies have spawned behind me, and I think it's kinda bullshit. But hey, what can you do? Those guys, I mean, I'll just jump down. Jump down here, I think... Soul of the Dancer and Sorcery Stuff +1. And Hollow Target Shield +5. I had a weird feeling that I would have gotten the... key to open that cell from there, but I must have been mistaken. What the hell is or was that? Alright, I think these rats just keep spawning here. I think it must have been a rat item. I don't think I'll be fighting this guy with this shield. Once again, just running away from all the slightest signs of opposition. And of course there was another mimic here that I had completely forgotten. And this will lead me to the locked door right at the beginning of the Erythil dungeon. So at least it'll be easy to come back to the giant when I feel like it. Never mind, I was stupid. It didn't take me where I thought it did. I don't remember where you get to that door, that one door then. But let's try to make that jump and fail miserably at it, but let's pick up the Carla's coat here instead. Yay! And since I'm alive, I can just try again. I don't think there was an illusory wall or anything either. Well, let's just see how this will go. Once you actually get up. 23. Oh, 50 even. Okay, I guess I can kill this guy. Especially since I think I might even be fast rolling right now, but I'll check that once the situation is a bit safer. Pretty slow going as expected, but he goes down and I get some human pine resin. Seriously though, as I said, I do not remember how to get to that one shortcut gate, but I'll either find out later or I'll just look it up eventually. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. The fuck? Oh fuck, it was one way only. Ah. For a while I was internally face-palming there that, oh god, I actually missed the path to that balcony there, but yeah, it was one way only, because I don't think you can jump there. Okay, just running back then. Unless I die. Never mind, I don't. That's good. Wait, could that be the path to the shortcut? I think it is. I'm only kind of an idiot. Also, I think you might get the... Never mind, no you don't. Was gonna say silver cat ring, but you get that from Ceres. But anyway, there's the bonfire, as you can see. Ah shit, I'll just make that quick run back to the... Back to that item that I saw on the balcony. I probably remembered the silver cat ring because of, you know, it being useful while jumping down these. I wanna say there might have been an upgraded version of the covetous silver serpent ring on another new game cycle. Probably New Game +1. Because I think my last ring that I got, you know, that I needed for the ring trophy, was in New Game +2 at the Irithil dog corridor, dog alley, where I died way too many times. Anyway, back here again, and let's not fuck this up this time. And fuck it up we did not. Lightning urns. Then... Sure, there's the giant. But what else is there? There's rescuing Carla at least. And there might have been one more cell to open near the first bonfire too. But I'll just try to rush it to Carla for now. Extremely likely that I will get hit in the back while, well, not while, but right after opening this. Luckily not quite, I'll just try to fall to you quickly. Oh fuck! Okay. Blood Follower Saber. And Life Hunt Sight Miracle. Hex, actually. Well then, I did not expect the rat to do that much damage to Carla. But as you can see, Carla is dead. So that's not nice. Well, just to get something out of this trip going here, I guess I'll come kill this guy who seems to be extremely weak to bleed. What the hell? And check out that there are indeed no items to be picked up. Now then, thinking again, the giant would be a good candidate to fall on my sword. Especially if he bleeds, which I think they do. And if I die, I just open the shortcut. That'll be even faster to reach him, so no biggie. I'm just making excuses here while dying to these rats. I was afraid I might not survive this fall if I don't heal first. Then I guess I'll try to make the giant do the work with the rats again. Also, I think the weapon art on this weapon is ridiculously cool. Not sure what it does though. It might have been like slightly avoiding, slightly slightly going past shields or something, or did a lot of block damage or whatever. Stability damage. Also, I think it was pretty strong too. Before it was patched a little, maybe, perhaps. Could you die soon? I would like to... confirm my safety, so to speak. That was way too close. Also, I have a feeling that he indeed does not bleed. There we go, the giant is dead, and maybe we might even get the item from it. Rusted coins, okay. Well then, if I have a chance, I could warp to the shrine bonfire quick. And since the weapon was at +4, I guess I can sacrifice a couple of large shards to upgrade it with. Perhaps even infusing it, but nah, it's not that much. that much better heavy. So not really giving all that much of a shit. Then just more large titanite shards and some normal ones, and then do the first bonfire of the dungeon. And there's at least one locked cell that I mentioned. This one. Though it didn't say I used a key, so it's possible that it was always possible to open, because yeah, this one uses a jailer's keyring. Unrestrained sword plus 3, well, that was a complete waste of those upgrade materials then, but not all that big of a deal, I suppose. Then I don't remember... yeah. I don't remember the name of the ring the key that goes to that door, but it is not any of the ones that I've had. And I think there's like an old cell key or something named like that, that you can open the, sea quartz cell with. Straight sword R1 spam never fails me. Would I be safe here for a couple of seconds? I would like to check my keys. Okay, grave, jailer, old cell key, okay. So that should be the key for a sea ward. And there's also that one locked place here, exactly. Which is an Estus shard. So now back to the just thinking here once again. Yeah, back to the Profane Capital bonfire. Through the poison swamp, trying to take on the court sorcerer. Shouldn't be an issue this time. Then there's that mimic too, and then saving Seaward. I might have mentioned that I'll kill the mimic before saving Seaward, but obviously I do want to do it the other way around. Because it's way easier to get back from Seaward to here than the other way around. I mean, there's the chance that I might die trying to kill the mimic, so. And I shouldn't be dying when I save Seaward. I've always kind of wondered about his weapon choice, that gargoyle flame hammer. But now that I think about it, could it be, meant to be a hint that you can get the weapons from the gargoyles? Because otherwise a player might not think about it. Unless he sees them in a loading screen or something. Anyway, just me rambling once again. Anyway, hello Sigurd.
Ah, you are a saint.
That I am.
Once again, you, Isaac, take this.
Ring of Sacrifice.
Ah, no, please. Go on ahead. I've my own road to take, and a duty to fulfill. Very soon. Ah, no.
Sadly, I cannot let you, fulfill your duty of killing Yorm as he is already dead, but I think I'll still find his equipment or him sleeping or something in the boss fight arena, but I might be mistaken, we'll see. Anyway, let's take on this guy. I guess I'll do more damage by two-handing, but I can't ignore the carefree spam R1 souls. Crystal Shottel +5 and Grey Warden Hood. Okay then. Well, the crystal infusion kinda is not optimal for my stats, but well, I guess I can try to kill this singular one. Singular one, I guess I could actually kill. 3 of them in the same room. I have my doubts. Ah shit, I'd rather die against them than this. I swear that wasn't intentional, but I can't say my whole heart was in that attempt either. Let's check out if... Oh right, of course. Ring of Sacrifice, that was obviously equipped. Well then, this'll be kinda interesting to deal with, because now I have an empty slot here, but when I get the next ring, I can only assume it will go here. So I'll have to be careful about this, because if I go with the Dark Souls 2 randomizer rules, I think I was keeping this empty slot here until I actually got, you know, 4 more rings to replace this one. But I'll figure something out somehow. Anyway, I'll go check out that Yorm the Giant boss fight arena quick. And after that, I think I'm pretty much done with Irithil Dungeon and the Profaned Capital. Yeah, they're Sequartz items. More fire bombs. Interesting how I got 2 batches of fire bombs in this single room. And I'll just check behind the throne. No, I won't. To make sure there isn't anything behind there for me to pick up. But I'm pretty sure there isn't if I can't walk there. But anyway, as I said, I guess with that, Irithil Dungeon is more or less done. I mean, there is the Eleanora. I might have been calling it with a different name, wrong name, all time. Anyway, you know, apart from that room, I think Profaned Capital and Irithil Dungeon might be done. So I guess it's time for the Lothric Castle. I don't have time to get too deep inside, but hey, at least the next bonfire if nothing else. And I don't think there's anything, you know, special or interesting for me to find here. Rusted coin. What a treasure indeed. Well, it was actually this fast for me to reach the bonfire, so... as long as I'm still alive, I can try to make it to the second one too. Do I do any damage to you? Technically. Alright, and you have been buffed too, which spells a death for me. But this is Witch's Locks +2. And Carla's trousers. Well, aren't I the Carlaist? That is not a word, but I don't care. There will be a winged knight here. With those twin axes, I think you might have to kill that guy to get the axes, but I might be mistaken. But anyway, yeah, well, I don't have the intelligence and faith, I mean, and or faith. Okay. My rings did go correctly. I don't have the intelligence or faith. 4, the weapon, so that's kinda bad. But I would be surprised if I didn't find something else. Probably sooner than later. The Great Soul Dregs, which I suppose is a hex in my books. And the Dark Arrows, 97 of them. And I'm almost at the next bonfire, which I think might actually be a fine place for me to quit this time, but I can't exactly quit as long as I have that enemy on my tail. So show me what you can do, Whip. Not much, it seems. Worst parries of all time. Ranking 7. Once again, I swear that wasn't a suicide, but not the most serious attempt either. But hey, as I said, I think this bonfire might be a fine place for me to quit for today. So hey, really good progress once again, I think. Irithyll Dungeon and Profaned Capital and Yorm without the Storm Ruler. All done. Seaport's questline also done. So, you know, cool shit all around, I guess. Next time, more Lothric Castle and the Consumed King's Garden. And who the hell knows what else, maybe even Archdragon Peak if I happen to beat Osiris. The possibilities are not quite endless, but they are several. Many. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys sometime. Bye!